Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Driven Data Mom. Are you preparing for the data analyst or SQL developer interview? Then this SQL A to Z series is just for you. From simple select queries to complex joins and Windows function, we'll cover everything you need question by question with real world examples and interview focused answers. So stay tuned till the end. So let's start from the foundation, the A of SQL, that is aggregation and basics. So let's begin with a basic questions that interviewers love. That is, what is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It helps us communicate with databases to create, read, update, and delete data. In short, to manage everything inside your data tables. So our next question is, what are the main types of SQL commands? They are the DDL for structure, DML for data manipulation, DCL for control, TCL for transaction, and DQL for query. For example, create table is DDL command and select is DQL command. Next one is, what are the aggregate function in SQL? In SQL, aggregate functions make analysis easy. Count function counts the row, sum function adds values, average finds the average, minimum gives the smallest value of the particular column, and maximum finds the largest value of that particular column. So here is a common interview question. How can you calculate the total number of customers and the average sales from an orders table? So let's solve this step by step using count and average functions. So suppose this is a table orders. So this table contains order ID, customer name and sales, and it has total 5 rows. So count functions will count total rows in the table. That is, total row is equal to 5. Average functions finds the average of all values in the sales column. So total customer is 5 and average is 1500. So moving to the last question, difference between count asterisk and count column name. So count counts all rows even nulls, but count column name ignores nulls. So when you want accurate record count including empty values, always go with count. So as for example, suppose this is the table contains order ID, customer name and sales with 5 rows and 3 columns. So in the customer name column, we have one null value, and in sales column, we have another null value. So the query is select count asterisk as total rows from orders. So this query will return the total rows is equal to 5, and count star counts all rows in the table whether there are nulls or not. So here it counts 5 rows total. And next query is select count sales as sales count from orders. So this will give the result sales count is equal to 4. That is, count which a column name ignores nulls. Since one sales value is null, it only counts 4 rows. So that is your A for aggregation and basics from the SQL interview series. In the next episode, we will move to B for between and filtering, one of the most asked topics in interviews. So don't forget to like, comment your SQL doubts and subscribe for the next alphabet. Thank you.